All right, we're here with Glasgow girls head coach Monnig after a big 43-37 win over Salisbury. And Molly, just kind of talk about how big the guard play was today, because I know three-point shooting was kind of a key there in the second half. A lot of those shots really seemed to fall in at just the right times.
Yeah, Trisha and Abby and Aaron hit some big shots for us outside the perimeter. And as far as guard play, our guards did a great job at full court, causing a lot of turnovers. And when they've got the Nicolay girl, the Salisbury girl, are very good inside. We knew that we had to have turnovers in the full court.
And that's really a team that doesn't commit too many turnovers. I think you forced at least 5 turnovers in each quarter for them. A lot of it wasn't necessarily with the press. Really, once they got inside the half court, they really kind of made some mistakes. And really, that's what cost them in the stretch. I know down the final minute, they had 2 really big turnovers that didn't allow them to get any shots off, and y'all are able to get to the line and stretch that win out.
Yeah, our girls did very well executing our game plan tonight. We knew we had a key on the 2 big girls inside and also on the Cruz girl. All 3 are very good players, and the other ones we could look to help off on a little bit more defensively, and they did a great job following through on our game plan.
And just kind of talk about what was the game plan really going in. I know you got 2 twin towers, and really you really had to throw Erin down there. She was kind of outmanned by Salisbury, who's probably about 4 inches taller than her. And you saw Nikki and the Nicolay girl really battle down low. It was a pretty even matchup, but I got to imagine it's pretty impressive to come out away with a win when they're dominating the post like that.
Yeah, well, our game plan basically was that to get after it in the full court and force as many turns as we can, lots of pressure on their guards, and then when we were in the half court, we still wanted to run and trap when the situation came, but we didn't look to trap as often. We looked to help more in the post off of everyone but the Cruz girl.
And just kind of take us through, really defensively, obviously they dominated the rebounding situation, but again, as we were talking about earlier, the turnovers in the first half I think kind of made up for that. And how important was it to kind of maintain the lead throughout most of the game? I know they got the lead there at the start of the second half, and they had it there at the very start of the first half, but other than that, you all really held the lead throughout the whole game.
It was definitely key. We were up by 9 with 4 minutes, 5 minutes left, and ended up winning by 4. And it was key for us because at the end we made a lot of mistakes that if we wouldn't have had that lead, we wouldn't have won the game.
And just really taking a look at them, I think they had 30 points between 2 girls, and you all were able to really spread it out. I know you had some big 3-point shooters in there again. Just talk about how great it was all around with the team's effort, because I got to imagine this was kind of up there with really the Milan win.
Yeah, well, I have 11 girls that play their hearts out, whether it's practice or whether it's a game, and every win is contributed by all 11 of those girls for what we do in practice. And we had Trisha sat a lot in the fourth quarter, which usually doesn't happen, but we had one group that just seemed to be clicking really well tonight, and it's nice to do that whenever you have a bunch of kids you can play, and some nights, some groups are working better than others.
And really, how tough was that? Because again, Trisha was shooting pretty well from 3-point in the first half, but as you were talking about, you had that group that was playing really well there in the second half, and you really have to combat the girls. Almost need a breather, but you don't want to call timeout and give them a chance to kind of set up some play and get back in the game.
Yeah, because every time we had a timeout or end of a quarter, they ran upset, and we usually got, they usually got a bucket off of it, an easy bucket off of it. So we didn't try to call too many timeouts, and plus, we're in good shape and we can get up and down, and so, if we call a lot of timeouts, it kind of takes away from what we want to do.
And really, just talk. I know this is a non-conference win, but coming off that Sturgeon loss, the girls have really bounced back. A good win over Cairo, a good win over New Franklin. Now a great non-conference win over Salisbury. Obviously, now you're at 11-2. Really, what kind of game do you think this will make for the rest of the season?
I think it was key. It was the best we played defensively all year, whether it was a full court or the half court. And it is probably the biggest game we've had all year. One of the best teams we've played all year. And it was good for our girls, especially on a mental note. It's a nice win going into Keysville, and especially into the Salisbury tournament next week.